Hey. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah. And I know y'all are going to be like, we don't believe you, Delilah. But believe me, I have another typing based role. This is data entry. This is typing, no talking. And this is for a healthcare position where you're going to be entering medical records info. So, how it'll go is someone, either an insurance company or a customer, will reach out to this healthcare company and they'll want their medical records info. And then where your role comes in is you will be the one typing in that information to move it on to the next set of hands who will take it from there. So you're not talking on the phone, you're just typing. And these are the jobs that you guys have been loving. And every time I post a non-phone job, y'all are like, I need another one. So here's another one, okay? So we're gonna get into all of the details, but first, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you tap the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these hot work from home opportunities that I share every single weekday. Make sure the notifications are set to all. If they're not set to all notifications, YouTube will tell you when they get ready, if they ever do. So you can make sure you hear about these leads and you're the first to apply just by making sure you have all notifications selected. And on that note, we are ready to jump in. All right, so jumping on in here, if y'all are avid watchers of the channel, then you're probably going to be like, Delilah, I feel like we talked about Cyox recently. We sure did. On Friday, I posted a part-time job from them, and I'm so happy to see that they have several other work from home positions available. In fact, if you go to their careers page and you select US remote from their location list, and then you go to sort by and you select descending, you're able to see their latest and greatest positions. And this is the one that I'm sharing with you guys, okay? This is hot off the presses, okay? And they have several other roles that I know a lot of y'all who are not allergic to a phone will like. So I wanted to point out that they have a health information specialist 1 medical records position available. Now, this opportunity does require you to use a phone. However, I think this is going to be right up some of y'all's alleys because I know several people who have done this exact position, but for another company somewhere. And they give you a lot of details about the hours and the benefits and all the great stuff that y'all like. And as long as you are okay with answering calls or making calls, then you would want to apply to this role. And they have several other ones. Another one that I think y'all would really enjoy is this temp version of the role, because I know some of y'all are like, hey, I just kind of want to dip my toe in the water, but nothing, too serious. Hey, you might like that. And then they have a medical specialist 1 position. This also requires you to be on a phone, but again, they give you a lot of great information about the role. And I think a lot of y'all would enjoy these. So I will leave the link to their careers page for you guys to come and peruse and find other leads to apply to. But now we're going to jump into today's hot lead. All right, so jumping on in here, today's hot lead is for Cyox's centralized intake clerk position. And they let us know that they have 3 openings for this role. This is full-time, and they let us know that the pay is going to be somewhere between $15 and $18 per hour. We are going to start at that $18 per hour because we are worth it. And just for the folks who may not be familiar with Cyox, I've shared them many times on my channel. It had been a while since I shared them up until last Friday, but they have anywhere from 5,001 to 10,000 employees according to their Glassdoor. And they have a ton of information for you to research them. And I'm always telling y'all, Glassdoor, but especially if you move on to the next step in the hiring process, you'll definitely want to see what to expect with the interviews. And then of course with the benefits and the salary and just, if people like the company, which they do. So always check out a company's Glassdoor, and that'll help you get some more insider info that'll help you out. Now, jumping on in here, it says overview, and they talk about the company, which I just gave you, and it says what we offer. At Cyox Health, we offer all employees a place to grow and expand their current skills so that they can not only help build Cyox Health into the greatest health technology company, but create a career that you can be proud of. We offer you complete training and long-term career goals. Our environment is what most of our employees are the proudest of, and our architecture group is comprised of some of the brightest and most talented individuals. Give us just a few moments to explain why we need you and hope you will help us change how the health industry manages its medical records. What we need. This position is responsible for accurately entering information contained within a request for medical records into Cioxys systems for further processing. This is a remote role, and it lets us know that it's a full-time Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time role with mandatory overtime when needed. And hey, overtime is great because that's where you can earn more money. Comfortable working in a high-volume production environment, processing medical record requests from patients, insurance companies, and attorneys to provide medical record status, documenting information in multiple platforms using 2 computer monitors, proficient in Microsoft Office, including Word and Excel. And so the responsibilities, essential duties, and responsibilities include identify key information within a request for medical records, verify request is HIPAA compliant, accurately classify the request and enter relevant information into Ciox systems, maintain a high level of discretion and security with regard to protected health information, consistently meet requests entered per hour standards, comply with established guidelines and timeframes, other tasks and duties as assigned. So to qualify, you'll need a high school diploma or equivalent, that would be like a GED, basic computer skills required, general knowledge of Microsoft Word and Excel programs, a plus, but I'm gonna tell y'all, if you're a non-phone person, you in Microsoft Word and Excel need to be besties. Must be able to communicate effectively in the English language, administrative experience in an office setting, previous release of information, medical records, or other related experience in a healthcare environment is preferred. So they're not even requiring that. And then it says ability to successfully pass data entry skill assessments, indicating ability to type 40 words per minute, proven success in a time-sensitive, high-volume production environment, ability to maintain a high level of focus, diligence, and attention to detail during the data entry process. And so they say for remote work, this position requires that you provide a high-speed internet connection, subject to applicable expense reimbursement requirements, if any, and a work environment free from distraction. And it says with every exception, medical conditions or sincerely held religious beliefs that prohibit you from getting the vaccine, one of the requirements for this job is that you be fully vaccinated against COVID-19, except for states who are legally prohibited to enforce mandates. So, okay, I know a lot of folks are going to feel a way about that, but there's that info. See what you want with it. And that is the lead. Okay. So if this is your lead, and I know it's not going to be everybody's lead for one detail or another. Okay. Then you want to go ahead and get your application in, and the apply for this job online button is at the top right. Now, if you are someone who's like, I'm ready to apply, then I recommend getting access to my remote resume builder software, which you can do for just $1 for 7 days. And the reason why I created the remote resume builder software with my team is because I realized that customizing your resume and cover letter isn't as easy as we can make it. We always have to focus on the formatting and where information is located, where we're putting it. And sometimes the formatting and just making everything look visually pleasing can take more time than figuring out what information we want to customize our resumes and cover letters with. So that's where the software comes in, because it does all the heavy lifting. And as you can see in this demonstration, if you want to create a resume, all you have to do is name it, go through the 5-step wizard, and then boom, on the other end, you get a beautifully formatted and ATS optimized resume. And what makes the software even easier to use is you can customize everything just by duplicating and hitting the edit button. So you don't always have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to start from scratch either, because the software also comes preloaded with resume and cover letter templates. So you will get access to all of these templates plus the other templates that I have added into the software. And I'm in the process of creating new templates, y'all. So you're going to get access to more than just these 6 templates that are already there. And when when you get access to the software, if you want to use this data entry resume template to be the base for how you customize for this data entry role that I just shared, you will make it so much easier on yourself to apply, because a lot of the things that you want in your resume for a role like this one is already there in the template. You're just switching out your information. And it works the exact same way with the cover letter template. There's one already preloaded in the software. Now, if you decide to keep this software, it is only $37 per month, okay? You can create unlimited resumes and cover letters in this cloud-based software, and you'll get access with your own login to your own dashboard. You'll also have access to the tutorials, and we have a dedicated support desk, and you will get answers to questions or any emails you send same day, and sometimes within a couple of hours. So go ahead and get your $1 trial for the Remote Resume Builder and see why so many people are loving this software and making as many resumes and cover letters as their hands can handle. Okay, I love this software, and we're always improving it and making it even easier to use. Now, once you have done that, I recommend going to the mega list of jobs and finding other companies to apply to. And currently, there are 491 companies on the mega list of jobs that will hire you to work from home. And we have the direct link to these companies' careers pages so that you can go and apply securely. And not just that, going directly to companies' careers pages allows you to find a gold mine of opportunities. So remember, in the beginning, I just showed you, Ciox has multiple remote positions that are available right now, fresh off the press. This is the secret that I tell everybody. If you want to get hired faster and you want to apply to jobs that everybody and their mama hasn't applied to, go to these companies' careers pages. That's why we add the links for y'all. So we make this super easy, and this is a free resource that I offer everyone, and it's on my website. The link is in the description box below. Now, in addition to the software and the mega list of jobs, I have a free workshop that I highly recommend everyone watch. And this is a workshop that I did live a couple months ago, and now I have it to where you can watch it on demand. And I recommend you take about an hour to watch this workshop, because this is where I teach you the critical first steps to getting hired to work from home, also about your home office, how to actually make your resume stand out and get you hired for these remote jobs. And then, of course, identify and avoid online job scams. So it's an information-packed workshop. Even if you feel like you know what you need to know, still watch the workshop and see if there's something that I mentioned that maybe can help you with your remote job search. Even if it's just one thing and you know all the other things, that might be the thing that tips you over and gets you hired. So all you need to do is put in your name, your email address, and hit register, and you will be taken to the workshop room immediately. And lastly, if you need equipment, then check out my Amazon storefront. Now, it looks like Ciox offers equipment with some of their positions, if not all. I know that they mentioned it in this lead here that they will be providing equipment, but they didn't specify that for the centralized intake clerk position. They probably will provide that. But just on the off chance they don't, you don't have to worry, because you can get your own equipment, which I recommend doing anyhow, okay? In my Amazon storefront, I have several computer packages that will meet these companies' tech requirements, and they're under $200. So if you need the dual monitor hookup, which you will for this role, you can get one for $183, $184 when we round up. And you get everything listed in this picture. So the dual monitors, the CPU tower that runs Windows 10 Pro, and the wired keyboard and mouse. And this is your money machine. This is how you're going to collect and cash a check from the crib. Okay, so go ahead and check out my Amazon storefront. Watch the Ready to Work from Home workshop. I'm telling you guys, if you get the right information, you'll know how to apply it properly and make your goal of working from home happen. And then, of course, put in those applications with the mega list of jobs and get your $1 trial for my Remote Resume Builder software. And of course, don't delay getting your application in for this hot non-phone role from Ciox. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.